Welcome back, everyone, to part 2 of Daily Valhalla. Hope you guys are having a lovely December 10th. Day 2. Here we go. We are still in the prologue section. We will be on day 2 of it, so... Again, if you're watching this new and you did not see the previous video, all of them should be in the same playlist. Episode 1 should have revealed yesterday, so... So shout out to my YouTube crowd there. Actually, I guess I could do this on Twitch too. I didn't think of it. I don't know if Twitch lets you schedule like pre-recorded videos like YouTube does. I'll look around, see if it does. If this did end up making it to Twitch, then, well, hello Twitch. Hope you're enjoying this live stream of a pre-recorded video. Again, filming this in October at the moment, so... Alright, let's get into it. Evening. Day 2 of serving dogs. Are you ready? No. Cheer up. No. That attitude won't make things easier for yourself. Serving dogs won't ease things either. Jill despises dogs in this game. Like, she hates dogs. Holy moly. Have you heard anything from Gil? Nope, but he should be having fun wherever he is. Also, did you know that we had darts? Alright, because they brought up darts yesterday. Yeah, I did. Why didn't you tell me? Because that's the kind of stuff you should just assume. Also, you're the owner of this establishment, Dana. Jill just said she's been working here for less than a year and somehow she knew and you... Dana, you need to get on top of... What do you even do during the day, Dana? I didn't see you out serving dogs yesterday. A target board usually comes with a set of darts. Do you like darts, boss? Not particularly, but now I owe an apology to someone. Huh? Anyway, call me if you need anything. Sure. Well then. Oh crap, we gotta respec the jukebox every time? I wish there was just an option where you can just put in stuff randomly. Alright, here we go. It doesn't matter how many times I played this game, hearing the opening notes of this song always gives me such a rush. No joke, I actually ordered the CDs for this soundtrack. They sell like a CD collection and a vinyl collection online. I didn't get the vinyl collection because I don't have a record player, but I got the CD collection. I actually do listen to it in my crappy old car. So... This soundtrack hits different if you're like driving at night time through like a city. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ooh, what voice do I want to give to Betty? Miss Fivehead over here. What voice do I want? The problem is, whatever voices I give these characters, and the reason that I've only given voices to really 2 of them so far, is because I'm gonna have to remember them each playthrough, even if they disappear for multiple days at a time. I mean, I'm filming a lot of these recordings back to back, but not all of them, obviously. I'm not sitting down and making 20-ish separate recordings in a single day. So, the difficulty is giving a voice that I can not only do, but I remember that I'm doing it for her. Can I do Valley Girl? Oh, hey. Can I have a big beer, please? I mean, it works. I don't know if it fits for her. We'll see. Thank God, a human. Sure, coming right up. Let's give her a big beer. I mean, yeah, I'm not really giving a voice to Jill. I'm sort of, like, trying to act Jill out, but I'm not really trying to give her a voice that's beyond my normal range. I don't really have to think too much about the voice I'm giving Jill. It's just my normal voice with a tad extra emotion. Here. Thank you. May I ask what you do with those dogs, Miss Beatrice, but everyone calls me Betty. And why do you need to know that? If you've been stuck with dogs all day, you'd also be curious when a human walks in. Fair enough. I'm their veterinarian. Yeah, maybe more like a secretary voice, then. Fair enough. I'm their veterinarian. That might work. We'll see. They're all your clients? Yeah, company-issued vet. I mean, I have my own office, but it's in their building. So you're Betty the vet... Oh, cram it. Sorry, not in the mood for puns right now. I'll keep it in mind. Anything else I might need to avoid bringing up around you besides puns? Enhancements, but that's hard to shove into the conversation in the first place. Noted. What do you have against enhancement anyway? They're unnatural! They go against the very idea of human evolution. But there's a certain wall that humans can't cross without enhancements. It's not like having something replaced will automatically make you an expert in things. If anything, getting an enhancement sets you back until you get used to it. Yeah, but it just makes things too easy on paper. Anyone with money can replace their body parts and call it a day. But you have a point. Skill doesn't ship with enhancements. At least, not yet. Sorry for the outburst. I have my story with enhancements. I once knew a guy who went cyber psych. Oh, wait, sorry. Wrong game. Has anyone ever told you look kind of like a Choom, Joe? This game is not related to Cyberpunk 2077 in any way, by the way. Actually, I think it came out a couple years before that game did, so... Technically, Cyberpunk 2077 is riffing on this one. Oh, I don't mind. It's way more entertaining than serving drinks to talking dogs! Sorry. Speaking of which, that's my job right now. Do you want another drink? I'm fine for now. Call me if you need anything. Sure. Hey, have you seen a red dot? I've seen many things in my life, but a red dot? Not today, no. Do you have any red drinks? Red drinks? Yeah, the drink might know something. I love the leaps in dog logic here. Right. A red drink. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and hope that a Bleeding Jane would be red. Also, something failed to mention, I like how casually expensive all the drinks are here. I mean, this game is supposed to be set many years in the future, so I guess it's a joke about how BS inflation is going to keep getting. That, like, $200 for a glass of wine. Or, I assume this is the equivalent of a Bloody Mary. Yeah, it is like making fun of Bloody Mary. Like, say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. Here. Thanks. Okay, punk, hear me out. You're gonna tell me where that red dot went or I'll drink you. I'm not bluffing. I'll drink you all up. I don't doubt that, son. Bangkok Bat. That sounds like the name of a sick punk rock band. Oh, and he's racist, too. Those damn Pomeranians thinking they can come and take our jobs. Excuse me? We've been getting some serious media attention because the company only hires corgis. Must be slow news day. But you know what I say? It's good that we don't hire anyone else. We don't need more races ruining our work. Oh my gosh. Holy, this is some deluxe racism right here. Next thing you know, they'll be asking us to hire cats. Wouldn't other races bring new skills to the company? Shut up! What do you know? Now give me a bad touch. Alright. A bad touch for the dog. Now, the "we're nothing but mammals after all" line for the bad touch, do you think that's a reference to Slim Shady? Or do you think that's a reference to the "let's do it like we do on the Discovery Channel"? I'm not going to pretend I remember the name of that song. Take your pick. I guess I could reference both. Here. Oh, right, this song. This song is called March of the White Knights. Don't worry, there will be an in-lore explanation for the name. Don't freak out yet. This song always struck me as very weird to insert into the game as something you can listen to in the background, because it sounds like it belongs in a completely different game. Like, I hear the song and I'm like, bro, shouldn't you be in, like, Hotline Miami right now? Especially the second half of it, but you'll hear. Racist dogs, what are the odds? Wait, if I can't tell the differences between them, does that make me racist too? I mean, you don't see dog breed, I guess. I guess that would make you non-racist, I don't know. Would it matter if you're racist against racists? Yes it would. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Bartender, please stop dozing off. I need booze. Sorry, what can I get you? I'll have a Zen Star. Sure. The vet wants a Zen Star. Yeah, again, second half of the song, it sounds like it's part of a completely different game. Like, this feels like should be in like a Panic Self section, a horror game where a giant robot's chasing me. But I almost always put it on my jukebox list just because I'm fascinated by how weird it is. Like, cause also most of these songs are like chill synthwave just to listen to and relax. Like, that song is not chill in the slightest. Zen Star. Here. Thank you. Something on your mind? Willing to lend an ear. And well, seeing as how you don't have any visible ears, it looks like you could use some. It's in the job description. Kind of. Alright then. So you mentioned the thing about talking dogs. I thought people throughout the ages have always dreamt about talking to animals. Never mind the fact that we could always understand their body language. Now that we understand them, what do we find out? They're just furry adorable little office workers. Actually, scratch that. I've yet to meet a furry office worker with half the charisma of these little guys. You've met furry office workers? Oh yeah, they're all in IT. I see my share of the world, bartender. Sounds like you're tired. Please and tick season. I am tired. So you're don't you dare. Well, this whole free bar thing is nice though, I guess. Would have been nicer if we actually had the time to get properly ready. What do you mean? I found out about the booking yesterday as I was getting ready. Did the client ask for something special? Was there something I need to know about them? My boss didn't specify anything. All she said to me was, "Pretend it's like any other day." I know that's not the voice I used for that line yesterday, bear with me, chat. That was a screw up on our end, sorry. They were desperately looking for a place to celebrate. I was actually surprised to find out they got a place. Why all the sudden plans? Did they forget their anniversary or something? We found a place, but the Cardigans were the ones that hired it. Then some stupid argument arose and the Cardigans decided they didn't want to have any Pembrokes at their party. I swear to God, these dogs are like annoying little suburban kids. What are these Cardigans I keep hearing about? Oh, just another kind of corgi, except with different fur colors and a slightly different attitude. All of this is so silly. I've seen dogs play with cats, dogs play with other dogs, and dogs mating with dogs twice their size. Well, that's what happens when you have dogs mimicking their owner. What the? Jill, what do you mean by that? Jill, what does that mean? I mean, that's the reason they are in a bar in the first place. But I guess the media focus on the Pembrokes probably didn't help. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have dogs too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do your job, don't mind me. Tortilla Pope. Hey, buddy. Hello. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You? I am? Whoa! Thanks, buddy! What can I serve you? Well, a big sunshine cloud will be nice. Coming right up. Alright, sunshine cloud. With optional karma tree. Ooh. Here. Aw, ain't you a cutie? Loopy doopy poo. Woof. Courage. You know what I hate, man. What do you hate, dog? Cabbages, man. They are like lettuces that decide to go to the gym. They think they are a big deal because their leaves are harder. Guess what? I don't like them. Sounds like you're the Avatar, my friend. Have you been waterbending lately? Calm down, dog. Do you want anything? For cabbages to not exist. I meant to drink. Oh, I'll have a big grizzly temple then. I can do that. Here you go. chill out for a bit, dog. Thanks, man. Bartender? Yeah? Do you have anything sweet? We're talking about drinks, right? Are you hitting on me? That's how you want to see it. Let me see what I can get you. And make it big. Do you like them big, Miss Betty? It's not the size, but how you sell it. Gourmet food exists for that sole reason. Wise words. She wants a big sweet drink. There's a drink literally called the Sugar Rush. I think we'll try that. Now optional karma-tree, the funny thing about it is when they say optional and as much as you want, they mean as much as you want. So yeah, we're about to get Betty here sloshed. You can't actually get people sloshed in the regular game, but I'll show that off when the time comes. Here. Thanks. You know, I'm curious. What's the weirdest client you've ever gotten? I wouldn't be able to tell you. There are many kinds of weird. Pick the first one that comes to mind. Well, there was this one guy that spent 30 minutes arguing with himself before ordering. That's not that weird. He came in wearing a Velociraptor mask and wouldn't stop screaming. He left humming Moonlight Sonata afterwards. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's weird. At least he left a nice tip. Speaking of anecdotes, can I ask what's your story with the enhancements? Why the interest? Because it seems like a personal thing. It doesn't sound like it's a question of ethics. And honestly, I'm really bored. Sure, I can entertain you a bit. Back when I was a college freshman, some friends of mine decided to get their hands in hand. It was around the time we all started practicing surgery. Good song. They just wanted to bypass all the practice needed. And so they hired this shady character who would supposedly hook them up. I only talked one of them out of it. The others went off with the guy and got their hands chopped off. This is one of those stories that ends badly, I'm guessing. Yeah. 4 girls underwent the shady surgical procedure. 2 lost their hands, 1 was left an arthritic mess, and the last died on the operation table. Good lord. Never let bro cook again. I don't know who the surgeon was, but never let bro cook again. So yeah, I'm not too fond of enhancements. Especially if they're taking an effort to avoid effort. This culture of become better automatically with enhancements really gets on my nerves. That story sounds so familiar. Did the shady guy have a bleached mustache and tattooed black eyebrows? He also talked using an electrolarynx. You see him? I'm not even going to pretend I know how to pronounce that word. Let me know in chat if I pronounced it incorrectly. No, but I remember news about the police catching someone who was performing illegal surgeries. Never thought I'd meet someone affected by him. It's a small world, isn't it? Well, I guess I gotta check on the dogs to see if they're fine. Sure, I'll keep serving them booze. Thanks for sharing that story. Yeah. Accident. Hey man, have you ever felt like time is moving too fast? This dog randomly calling out my IRL insecurities, alright. Tonight, I'm feeling like it's not moving by fast enough. Lucky you. Well, they say that if time feels like it's going by too fast, you're having a good time. What can I serve you? I want a bad touch. Sorry, coming right up. This dog wants a bad touch. I almost forgot that Jill giggles like an idiot every time someone says bad touch in this game. Like, that's like a weird quirk of her. Like, she has a really terrible sense of humor with that. Here you go. Have a good time out there. Maybe you're right. Thanks. This dog didn't even get a name. Why weren't dogs 1 through 4 invited to the party? Bartender. 1 Brantini, please. Sure. Unless Dog 5 is a reference, it could very well be a reference. Like I said, there are a ton of references in this game that completely go over my head the first couple of times I've played it, or sometimes permanently. Because there will be several times where I'm looking up a character on like the wiki, just out of curiosity, and I'll see like, oh, so-and-so's character design is a reference to this very obscure indie game from 20 years ago that you've never heard of. That's the type of stuff this game is modeled after, to give you an idea. The game is very modeled after like late 90s PC games too, like PC 98 and stuff. I think they do make a Toho reference in here. They might make more than one actually, but again, I've never played that series, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, here's a Brantini. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. I mean, isn't that most alcohol, though? Here. Excuse me, the beer mat's dirty. Sorry, I'll change it. Nah, leave it like that. It already ruined the Brantini anyway. Hey, bartender. Bartender. Bender. I think we got her drunk, chat. Your job has a funny name. You don't say. You're a cute bartender. I mean, I swear, I could just eat you up. Please don't. When did you get drunk? I've been a little busy for a while now, but it just properly kicked in. Also, some of the dogs invited me over for a drink. Except I'm not drunk. Right? Can you give me a small Brantini? I will definitely pay you money. But you don't have to pay me. Aw, will you really buy me that drink? You're so lovely. Yeah, let's leave it at that. I actually don't know if her getting drunk in this scene is scripted, or if it's just because I gave her all that Karmatrine in that one drink. I actually don't know how that changes the story, if at all. Because, spoiler alert, there's not really any dialogue options in this game, because it is a visual novel. There are multiple endings and story routes and character dialogues, but the only way you get them is based on what the gimmick of this game is. Rather than picking like a dialogue box or performing certain actions, the way you get to different story paths depends on the drinks you serve your customers. There are certain scenarios where you want to serve them a drink that is not the one that they recommend, or the one that they ask for. And if you give them too much to drink and they get drunk, they'll reveal new story and such. An interesting thing, although it does make it very hard to look at all the different endings if you don't know what you're doing. Here. Shucks, this is smaller than I thought. You're in no position to drink anything more than that thimbleful. Maybe you're right. Hey, what made you become a veterinarian? I love animals. They are so cute, so funny, so huggable. Apologies if my drunk voice is off. Every time I've ever tried to do a fake drunk voice before, everybody's made fun of me for it, because, spoiler alert, I don't drink a lot of alcohol in real life. I've never once been drunk, or even really buzzed, and I don't really hang around people who get drunk or buzzed either, so... So yeah, needless to say, my perceptions of characters that are drunk are kind of just limited to television. So apologies if my drunk voice just sounds completely off.
I want to keep them happy. That's why I became a veterinarian. It's not always easy, but the knowledge that I've helped these cute, cuddly, squishy animals lets me sleep like a baby at night. Lovely. Speaking of love, have you ever been in love, Randbert?
Haven't we all been in love at some point in our lives? Why?
I need advice and you look like a nice person.
Sure, thanks.
Actually, it's about someone who is really focused on his job, so I figured you'd understand.
I see. Still, what do you need to know?
How do you get the attention of someone like that? Someone that's so hyper-focused on something that he disregards everything else.
Taking an interest in whatever he's obsessed with is a good start, but there's really no science to this. Make him feel loved and special, just like you would do with anyone else.
You sure?
He's like really obsessed. He's a decent member of society? Yeah, I see no problem with that.
I hope you're right.
I'm fresh off a breakup and I seriously need a hug.
Oh yeah. How do I fix the fact it's a guy?
Beg your pardon?
I'm not into guys.
This here is a guy. What do I do? Well, there are some stuff you could do. Betty, have you ever heard of femboy? I can't even finish it. Right. Need to serve dogs, sorry. No need, we're leaving. Already? Don't worry, we'll come back tomorrow. Right. Thank dog. I mean God. Dog, damn it. Done for the day, I'm guessing? Yeah. You might want to get some insecticide or something to make sure we're not full of fleas. What does the health inspector think of this stunt? The health inspector is too afraid to come to this part of the city, so I'll assume he's fine with it. Alright! I like that vote of confidence. Right. Say, boss, you look tense. Really? Weird. So I'll call it a day here. Thank you for your hard work. And once again, for the prologue, it immediately jumps to the next day, so... Okay, guys. Well, that was day 2. Thank you so much for tuning in to Daily Valhalla once again, and we'll see you tomorrow with the next part. Bye-bye!